being part of this session. So I believe this is a festive season. I'm also not sure that either you are available or not available. But the most important, Luis, I've been delivering all these messages to Coco as well. And from now onwards, me myself will assist the English community for each of the Zoom session. And the most important is the Zoom session only with the leaders, so that they could understand well how the transition of the Noah 1.0 towards the 2.0. I'm sure not all of them really understand well how the transition is being made. But what I can say is, this is the conclusion of it. Whatever your assets in Noah 1.0 upon listing, the more the leftover of the pool is, the better it will be for the developer to use to purchase the X pools. So X pools will be purchased for the whitelist. We are going to be the whitelist means that for the early purchase for the X pools. But at the same time, because this is a on-chain based project, anyone that interact their wallet upon the deployment of the smart contract as well as the liquidity added, they can manage to swap it. So what the developers trying to do now is they are finalizing those software that can be used by our pools later. For example, we are having 1.5 million pools. This money will use maybe more than hundreds of wallets, because the limitation is one wallet can only purchase maximum $1,000 swap. In the package swap, and the rules is every minute there is an allowable 5% from the LP pool volume, the swappable that been allowed. So the developers, we are having the same position as the 2.0. Whoever interact the wallet, they swap. They are the early that managed to get at the very cheapest minimum price. And from this amount of asset that we have been collected, for example, 1.5 million, I just give you one assumption, very simple. If 1.5 million that we are purchasing $1 per unit, for example, then we managed to get 1.5 millions of X pools as an asset for the Noah 1.0. And based on the data, each one of the project that having this unilateral mechanism, they are running very well. I'm saying the project that having a purely 100% a full integrated blockchain that tie each other, which is one of the example is the NAT, one of the project that me myself I've been invested 180 million personally, but I never give any link to anyone. Even I think Pak Peter also might be know about this, but they might ask, can just give them the link and then let them try. I don't give any link to them until today. I just make myself, because I'm a capital market person, so I understand well the risk as well as the reward. But until today, I have get net profit of out of 180,000, I have USDT in my wallet now, 80,000 plus net profit. And all my account is 120 account is still there, and all the asset is still there. I can unstake and I can liquidate it all. So I would say my net profit within this 1 month and 24 days is around more than 50% net profit. So Noah, we are having the same opportunity now, whereby the initial money in the pool will be used to purchase the X pools for the very early stage, and whatever a result after 1 month, 2 months, or even might be 3 months, the developers just give an example of after 3 months we managed to get 10 times. As NAT, they are making more than 10 times within one month, 24 days. They don't have any community at all. They just started with the node phases. Different from us, Luis, we are having more than 24,000 people. In my community, more than 20,000 people all around the world. And this community have been incubated with this and as a loyal of the community consensus for the past 1 year. And we have this driven force to ensure the consistency and the maturity of the community that will support the whole entire unilateral mechanism upon listing. So that is what in the point of the developers, they just targeting 3 months, we managed to get 10 times. And whatever the earnings from this initial pool will be used to just pay off all the, not only the withdrawal, but the upcoming, the ex-releasing that's still in the in the vesting pool that haven't been released to be released immediately, one off. But this is need by the consensus of the and voting by the DAO members. We are going to have this DAO meeting to decide how and what types of the early releasing that we are going to do, either by the days or by the value of the price or whatever that will be decided later. This is how the strategy by the developers without compensating the 2.0 new community as well, that they are currently, the China community is going very well here. I'm in China, in Hangzhou, and last month I was in China as well, going through few different main cities with all different head of communities, and now they have shown their commitment to be here together in Hangzhou. I feel really touched when I ask them, and that none of them are from this city. Wow, I'm very touched. And they don't ask any money, any any disbursement, their bullet train ticket, their flight ticket, their hotel, and yeah, it makes me feel like they are waiting for us to start our expulse listing. So I hope by understanding the whole process of the integration from 1.0 to 2.0, there is no harm from any of the 1.0 members. They can still actively in 1.0 mint NFT. You still gain the acceleration of 100% X releasing, as well as you still manage to hit whatever rank that you could achieve with the remaining of the NFTs. So that's it. I just give this conclusion, and when we having our English Zoom session, there will be much more elaboration and any kind of question and answers. Let me have a much more better discussion with all of the English spoken community.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Luis. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Abu, thank you.
Back
Luis,
to the
thank
host.
you.
Balik pada host ya.